Back to another video, and in today's video I will be showcasing this edition of Mandolorian Moc Monday. So if you haven't seen the latest episode of The Mandalorian, I advise you to click off because this is obviously a spoiler, but this was a really great episode. I don't know if this was my favorite, either this episode or last week's episode. They were both really good. But anyway, I decided to make the scene where Cara Dune, whatever that blue guy is, I forget his name, and Greef Karga are riding away in the Imperial troop transport. I actually don't know if it's an Imperial troop transport because it's like the same body of the vehicle and the same head, except it doesn't have the troop carriers on the sides. It has these bigger sort of engines with blasters. I looked closely as I was building this. So anyway, let's get into it. First, I'll talk about the surface a little. So, obviously, Navarra is, I believe that's what the planet that they're on is called, is like a rocky, sort of like volcano kind of planet. Like, if you look closely, like most of the terrain is either black or dark gray. So those are the two primary colors I used, more black. And then there's also, as in this scene, there's lava streams going through. So I added one of those. But the Imperial Troop Transport has the wraparound glass thing, or the wraparound, window on the front, I don't know. It's got all the angles of the front, it has the bubble turrets, has the hatch on top, and on the sides it has the bigger engines with the blaster cannons there. It has on the top, it has the top cannon that can spin 360 and go all the way around. And I wasn't able to add the door on the side just because there wasn't enough space. There's the door on the back, and then there you can see, can I turn the flash on? Yeah, there we go. Now you can see Greef Karga in there, his chair, controlling this. So anyway, that's that part. There's obviously a scout speeder. I love the scene where they all jump off the platform and are riding down the mountain. Some of them crash, but the ones that survive are pretty cool. So this is a pretty simple but very effective and good speeder design. It looks a lot like the Scout Trooper speeder, and it has them sitting really well. I would have added more and made more, but I only have one Scout Trooper. I have the one from the Razor Crest, and I think I have one of the really old early 2000s ones, but I don't want to use one of those and then have this one too because they look way different. So let's get into the interior of the Imperial Troop Transport. Now that I have the top taken off, it easily comes off of here, then the top comes off in two sections. You can see the inside. So the front interior has a small control panel. I couldn't add that much, but it is able to hold two minifigures. I had to get that part right because otherwise it would be really inaccurate. So we have Cara Dune, just the one from the Mandalorian ATST Raider, and then for this guy, I'm really forgetting his name. I think it might be Mithril. Might be something like Mithral or something like that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. There we go. For him, pretty simple. It doesn't look a lot like him, like the blue face, but this is the only blue head I have, and Lego hasn't made any type of his species. But he has a brown jacket, so I used this. Then he has blue pants, and I'm pretty sure brown boots, so yeah. It looks good enough. If this was with the rest of the figures, you'd be like, oh, that's that guy. Alright. And let me put him back in. And then the rest of the interior is basically all plain except Greef Karga from the Razor Crest is sitting on a spinny thing so that you can spin around. I would have added more detail, but I just didn't really have the time, and you're not going to see this much. Looking at the mock, you're not going to see it at all. I might, after I'm done with this mock, I might make this the one from Rebels and the one, and it's also seen in Season 1 of The Mandalorian with the the trooper spots on the sides, and there's a prisoner cell right here, and then some storage at the back, I believe. So yeah, that's that, and let's just get into the final showcase. You can do this scene if you take his spear off, put a grenade in his hand, and have him looking back and the blaster facing at him. You can do this scene where he's about to throw the grenade in, and then he just gets completely wrecked by the heavy blaster cannon on the top. So yeah, there is that element too. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned into more of my videos like this. And since if you have stayed this far, hopefully, I'm going to give you a sneak peek for tomorrow's video. That. If you know what that is, you know. And it's not Star Wars. Alright, thanks for watching, and goodbye.